Barely a week after he took office, US President Joe Biden is sending a clear message to China. The American president and his team have reached out to allies. They have made calls and released statements about Japan, South Korea, Taiwan, and India. And in no uncertain terms, the new American government has reaffirmed its commitment to tackling an expansionist China. The message out of Washington is clear. Biden has no intention of going easy on Beijing. The American president spoke with Japanese Prime Minister Yoshihide Suga. He promised to stand by Japan over the Senkaku Islands. Japan claims sovereignty over the Senkaku Islands, but China stakes claim over them. If Beijing was to make a military move to claim the Senkaku Islands, Biden has assured Japan that America will come to Japan's defense. The statement from the White House says America will maintain an unwavering commitment to the defense of Japan. Both the US and Japan have a security treaty in place that practically says that the US will defend Japanese territories in the event of an armed attack. The Japanese Prime Minister shared more specifics of his conversation with Biden. He said that Biden is willing to work to strengthen the Quad, the alliance between Japan, Australia, the United States, and India.
さらに日米安保条約
The application of Article 5 of the Japan-US Security Treaty to the Senkaku Islands, the further strengthening of the Japan-US-Australia-India ties, cooperation for the early resolution of the abduction issue, and cooperation for the denuclearization of North Korea were mentioned. We agreed to cooperate firmly on these points.
しっかりと連携していくことで一致をいたしました。
Team Biden has issued similar assurances to Taiwan as well. Last week, the US State Department had issued a statement. It warned China and asked Beijing to stop intimidating Taiwan. Here's what a spokesperson said. I'm quoting, "We will stand with friends and allies to advance our shared prosperity, security, and values in the Indo-Pacific region, and that includes deepening our ties with democratic Taiwan. Our commitment to Taiwan is rock solid." China shot back with a firm response. It said that if Taiwan makes a declaration of independence, it would mean war.
我们敦促美方
We urge the US to earnestly and strictly abide by the One China principle and 3 joint communiques. Prudently and appropriately handle the Taiwan question and do not send any wrong signals to Taiwanese independence forces to avoid harming China-US relations and cross-strait peace and stability.
第二个问题，我建议你向我们
But America is not threatened by China's warnings. Top officials from the Biden administration are still reaching out to allies. The new US Defense Secretary, Lloyd Austin, reached out to his counterparts in Japan, Australia, South Korea, and India in his first calls after taking office. Secretary Austin spoke to India's Defense Minister Rajnath Singh and reaffirmed America's commitment to the United States-India major defense partnership. America's new National Security Advisor, Jake Sullivan, also spoke to his counterpart in India, Ajit Doval. The two NSAs agreed to maintain close cooperation for the Indo-Pacific. There are 2 key takeaways from all these interactions and statements. 1, Joe Biden will remain tough on China. And 2, he will not make any concessions on the issue of territorial integrity. Whether it was reassuring Japan on the Senkaku Islands, reaffirming the commitment to Taiwan, or the promise to maintain close cooperation on Indo-Pacific with India. By reaching out to allies and reaffirming existing deals, Team Biden has sent a warning to China that Beijing's expansionist designs will not be tolerated. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.